Hello, I'm Vicki Martin, the owner of Get Soulmate and Dump the Rest. Today, I decided for the month of September to do an ultimate reading. These are one of the series of different readings that we offer off of our website and available in our coaching group for soulmate twin flames and anyone who is looking to have a relationship with an extended relationship. And so this is a reading for any of the collective who is associated with possibly a twin flame counterpart or your special person. I am not making this a reading for any particular type of collective, as I use myself as an example for this reading. And I am using today the Twin Flame Oracle deck. That is the camera here. The Twin Flame Oracle deck, which is the Twin Flame 1 Oracle deck. This is one of my original decks that I had created. And I'm also going to be using, these are the Twin Flame 2 Oracle deck. I love these ones that I've designed. I have 6 different types of Oracle cards that are available, and they're in plastic and as well cardstock. I'm also using a writer deck for clarification for this reading. And turn the volume off. And let's begin. So this is the ultimate reading, which you can get this available through our purchase to our store. It does come with a report. If you wish to receive one instead with a video link, those are available as well. So in the period of excellence, so overall with this regards to this individual, the excellence in what they have achieved so far successfully through this mission. They have connected very well with spirit. They have been working with the violet flame and burning away all sorts of debris and no longer holding on to old stagnant energy. The Page of Pentacles is Pentacles is usually regarding manifestations and service. So this person has been providing a wonderful service to others through manifestations and teaching manifestations, which makes sense. The intention of this reading is about the vibration that is taking place. There is hoping for new love. And a new love, sometimes being in a better version, comes along to remind you how much you are worthy of love. Sometimes a person's energies are changing because of vibration. So if I was to look at the vibration is changing because of new love for themselves, and what you put into yourself will also reflect back. So this is a new update in vibration that is about the law of attraction. The the image or impact that this person has, or making an impact with people or with with what they're doing. Very confident person. And this person's confidence is showing time to journal and also the Three of Wands. So because of the fact that this person is really confident and also scripting and journaling, which ironically, for the person who is doing this, they make posts on a daily basis, they make blogging, they write books. And so the Three of Wands, because the wands are associated with primal creativity and passion, so this person is really passionate about what they write, and they're very passionate and confident, and so they have an image about their confidence and how passionate they are about what they write. In the past, they had accomplished taking a chance with a new beginning. We have mirror, we have the fool, and we have emotional freedom technique. So in the past, they um, it was a new beginning, a time for a new beginning where they let go of all of the emotions that was taking them all over the place. Doing mirror work, tapping out, those are processes that needed to be done in order to self-esteem, self-love. And it was a process of beginning this journey of healing. In the duration of this process, there is a duration of 1 month, balancing the feminine energies, which is setting aside time to feel your feelings and intuition. And so in 1 month, it took for the divine feminine. And we have also here the Nine of Wands. So, Nine of Wands was a very, all right, so Wands represents primal creativity, passion, sex drive. And but the Nine of Wands is very kind of toxic. It's very much like nightmarish. It was challenging. It felt a little bit like um, it felt a little bit like it was challenging. However, if you notice in the wand here that the person is standing on top and achieving their success, they are actually succeeding in what they are seeking. So we have a period of 1 month. The energies are going to be balanced, that need to be fully balanced, and there's going to be success. The which under duration is crazy because it's sharing 1 month. We have a death, which means what is ending in this scenario. So there was a mother wound that had to be cleaned up through a contract that was made to come in to be born into this world. There was an attack of energy, and there was a not understanding of how their energies were being attacked. And there was a runner chaser situation. So by resolving um, death, meaning there was an ending to the running chasing, the mother wound, and the attack on the energies. What became an actualization was the world, contracts, and ego distortions. So the world is, well, the world is basically everything. And contracts are agreements that a minimum of two people make. Ego distortions is negative energy from past lives and previous situations already to now be cleared. So there was some past contracts from past lives. There was, when you look at the world is not just this lifetime, but all the different lifetimes. Your whole cycle from the beginning of time to the ending of time. And there was some negative energy from the past. And So all of this actualization is stating, listen, you got your contracts now updated to where you are currently in this life. There is a lot of energy from the negative past. You learn through a process every single day. There is a new vibration. And it was important for you to understand that it's not just who you are right now, but who you've become. Your evolution on the spiritual path was about learning self care, healing, and the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords, because this is about contracts, communication, there is balancing energies. So, Page again is not quite there, but there is a process of learning. And so, this was a process of learning self care and healing, self healing. And because of communication, there was a problem. There was some vows of silence. There was some vows from other types of battles that come through relationships. So that was the process of the spiritual evolution. In the karma section, we have overall energies, and here we have the Page of Cups, getting outside, being more connected to earth, um, not just hiking and going outside, but really understanding the vibration and the connection to the whole ecosystem and how it works. We have also trauma. So the overall tone of karma was, again, because we are looking at a page, there was a process of learning, and the process of learning through cups is about emotions, intuition, and psyche. And so getting outside is basically connecting with the energies and also resolving the trauma. The outcome of this reading is about choices. It's about um, Six of Pentacles, which is about sharing of resources and transmuting fear. So when I look at this, we have many choices how to heal. We have many choices who can be our suitor. And we have many choices to what type of life that we take upon us. All we have to do is transmute the fear. And by doing that, there is shared resources. Because of the fact is, this is showing about gratitude. This is saying that when you have appreciation for another, that other will show that appreciation back in gratitude. And when you receive that gratitude from another, that is very important for us to go and provide appreciation to that person. And that person can be whoever you choose. Learning on this journey was focus, focus on you. Ironically, they're all the same cards. And the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is again about primal creativity, passions, drive. So when we're looking here, we're seeing that, everybody had their armor up and everybody was in battle. And this is also talking about past lives, right? We always come and we're always trying to do the best that we can. However, there is always something that's been left unresolved. And if not in the energy of who you are right now, but maybe in the energy of who you once, was before you become. So the energy is really, really important to focus on you. And this is like double focus on you. You need to understand that Whatever you're attached to outside of yourself is not how you manifest. You manifest by understanding that nobody outside of you can allow you to receive their energy because it is going to be guarded. So if you're looking for money outside sources, if you're looking for love outside sources, if you're looking for any form of truth or any form of anything outside of yourself, you're not going to receive it. It's going to be guarded, maybe by heart. I'm taking this by some kind of action has needed to be completed in the cycle to see that the focus is always on you. Presently, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Sacral chakra gets blocked through not trusting feelings and love. So, what this saying is that we have many choices when it comes to love. We have Pentacles is about service and manifestation and grounded, and sometimes it always even means money. So, money, love, it doesn't just come through the root, it also comes through who we feel. Like to manifest, it's not just relationships. When we manifest, we have to feel it, we have to believe it, but we also have to feel it. So if you want to manifest choices in success, in love, in money, you need to understand that you can block yourself from not feeling, not doing it through feelings. The challenge, the challenges that we have is fear, is the universal laws that play, and the moon, the cycles. So the cycles of the moon, universal laws and fear. And so the cycles of the moon is telling us um, for every day there is night, for every beginning there's an ending. And so the cycles scare everybody because we all know that there is life and then there's death. There is the duality, the polar opposites. And the universal laws speaks about this as its truth. So we always fear the natural cycles of process. And that is a challenge for us to adapt to. But what's shining is the Ten of Cups, the angels, and bubble love. And what this means is bubble love is actually Ten of Cups and bubble love is the same thing. So ask the angels to assist you with your love. Ask the angels to assist you with any concerns for a happy home life, for that perfect relationship. It's simple. All you have to do is ask. Ask them, tell them what you want. What is healing through this process is this is Seven of Swords, which is deception. Crown blockage is where we have fear that is blocking our wisdom, our truth, our guidance, and pain. So, what is healing is the pain that we hold, the blockage through fear, and the deception that we receive or mirror because of it. What is our vision, or what is the vision overall? We have the Queen of Pentacles, we have Ascension symptoms, and we have Magnetize. So the Queen of Pentacles is you're basically your manifestor. She's grounded and she is secure. And so this manifesting, secure, beautiful female counterpart is going to magnetize because of the fact that the ascension has been resolved or has begun. So the more you raise your vibration, the easier it is to manifest and magnetize whatever you want. Dreams can come through meditation. The Two of Wands is, again, wands is primal creativity and passions and even sex drive. And Two of Wands is usually where two people can come and co-create. So we have the Tree of Life, which is what happens on one level of reality will actually happen on every other level of reality. So dreaming is you visualizing what you want. And by visualizing what you want through meditations, through understanding the evolution of life, and that you work with not just you, but co create with another. So it's when your vibration matches and aligns with somebody else's co creation. Stalling, stalling this process. What is delaying this process is the King of Cups, third eye cloudy, and a broken heart. So, so you got the King and the Queen, and the King and Queen is basically, the masculine, feminine, the divine counterpart. And what is stalling this process is the King is still suffering a broken heart, and because he's so afraid, he's just so afraid because he's had his heart broken, and he's so afraid. He's not not quite trusting because his third eye doesn't want to see that he can have his heart broken. Mental clarity, judgment, trust in divine, and the magician. And so mental clarity is stating that whatever you give, you will receive. Whatever you feel, you will vibrate. What you have resolved, you will co-create. So this is all works together. You got the trust in divine, you got judgment, you got the magician. Praying and begging and fear will just cause more fear. It is the laws of how it works. So the trust in the divine is the trust that we are worthy, we are complete, we are in unity. Nothing else needs to be. We are magic. Attention needs to be given to past life, past life contracts and the Queen of Swords. So because of the fact swords represent contracts and communication, so it is really important that we pay attention to in the past life, there's a contract, there's a contract. Communication. So there was some contract through communication that was made in the past life that needs to be resolved. And that's why it needs to be some special attention brought to this. The emotional flow, we have the Seven of Cups, we have reconciliation, and we have bliss. And so the emotional flow is stating you have many choices. You have many choices to where you want to hold your emotions by holding it in bliss. there will be a reconciliation. Because the fact is, when you're holding your energy in bliss, you will also receive more of that bliss in another. Your physical powers is Father, raise your vibration, and temperance. So your physical powers is the balance, the patience, the give and take, the flow. Vibration is really high, and you attract what you are vibrating at. And Father, so this is kind of personal for me because this was healing that I needed from you. And Father, I'm a very much the masculine energy. So um, this is my strength. I am masculine energy. That's in balance. That is my vibration. And so that was the general overall healing. Let's see what my shamanic. I'm going to grab my shamanic. Sorry, that hurts. I'm going to grab here my shaman oracle and healing deck, and I'm just going to go and pull a few cards for healing and messages from the elders. So the messages for healing from the elders is stones and crystals, throat chakra, and golden egg. So the golden egg is a healing process where you allow yourself to be surrounded in this aura that is strong and golden. It is unbreakable. So it's form protection. Throat chakra is communication. So throat chakra and stones and crystals. So stones and crystals is stating that the stones and crystals are very healing. They allow us to here I have my vermilion crystals. I have my selenite, rose quartz, citrine. I have my stone super seven, selenite, dragon nodules. So I mean, actually, I probably have way too many, and there is some really wonderful manifestation stones that I have as well that I will use to meditate because obviously giving me some lovely information. I am going to pull, as I usually do with these readings, a card from the Oracle deck from the White Light Oracle. This would be the Art Oracle, and it's a really great oracle that I can use for those when you're getting a reading. Oh, I'm going to finish this reading as well. I just realized I'm looking at it and I didn't do the karma, the growth movement, the healing, and vision. And I got this on camera. All right, so let's just pull this card from Orca, and it's Tantra at 639 hertz, and it's basically a beautiful card. And I'll read this before I finish with the karma, dharma, growth movement, vision, and healing. So 18. So be open to that which seems unfamiliar or different. You will experience a breakthrough as you embrace an unusual approach. You are on a soul path of accelerated spiritual growth, which is swifter but not always easier. You do not have to contrive your own happiness, but you can dip into this bliss within your body to lighten your mental state and remind yourself everything is working out beautifully. Tantra is the conscious, creative intermingling of the sacred masculine and sacred feminine energies that dwell within every human heart. And when one chooses to honor the interplay of these sacred energies, we become able to engage with the mysteries of our life and respond creatively. Tantra is the refusal to turn away from your life experiences, even the painful ones, because you recognize that with wisdom, spiritual growth can emerge from all things. Tantra is the willingness of your heart to thoroughly embrace that which may be difficult or different to which we engage in. To discover a capacity to love and become wise, Tantra is a sacred relationship of the spirit and the body, which creates the soul, and with all of its precious gifts of healing, creativity, love, and higher consciousness. The frequency of 639 megahertz invokes unity and invokes beneath conflict and grounds us in connection and love. When Tantra of 639 Hertz is in a reading, soul connections, whether twin flames, soulmates, spirit guides, or soul tribes, are especially significant to our spiritual growth. This frequency enhances the capacity for consciousness and healing interaction between those who have been at odds. It is a loving cosmic bliss bomb which breaks the toxic grip of ego and facilitates soulful connection and karmic healing. If you have been working through a relationship issue, this oracle brings good news for healing and a resolution. This frequency also clears and strengthens the energy flow through the inner systems of the body, promoting cellular renewal, and the healing heart brought about in this frequency and heightens our spiritual awareness so we can navigate in both our relationships and our environments with more discernment and skill. When we cannot control our environments, we can work to become masterful of our own energy. This oracle brings reassurance. This frequency reestablishes our connection to the spiritual realms of love, light, and sacred healing beauty. It is the sublime frequency of ecstatic serenity. And these beautiful energies can enter our field and create a movable spiritual feast, which will nourish, support, protect, and shelter us, no matter the environment we may be moving through. The Oracle of Tantra 639 megahertz asks you to allow connection. Do not zone out and turn away from what is happening, even when it is painful. Be gentle with yourself, but be persistent on your path. If you cannot proceed along a certain course, find yet also determined and dynamic another way, and do not abandon your dream. If you have been worrying about a situation, this oracle advises you are working your way through it, and whatever support you need shall be now provided, and you are further along than you realize. The highest divine outcome has already been woven through your soul and into your experience, and things may not go to plan, but they are still going to work out. I love that so much. It's basically what my reading says. That is so amazing. I am going to do the 4 sections. So, karma and dharma. So, karma and dharma, because we have death. All right. So, karma and dharma is death, impact of image, and the overall tone. So, because the death of the clearing of the wound, the mother wound, and like I said, the clearing of the mother wound, and that means that it brought about the access to father, because father was stagnant because of mother wound, an attack of the energy and the runner chaser dynamic. was part of our karma energies that was at play. The image that I was holding up was that I was traumatized, that I wasn't getting outside enough, and that I was just only beginning to understand love. But because of the work that I done, the overall tone of me was the confidence, the journaling, and the Three of Wands, which was me just beginning on this journey. And this is where, by doing all of the work that I was doing in the group, in the coaching, it allowed me to resolve much of my karma and switched it over to my current energies. In my growth, it was showing that with my challenges of fear, of cycles and universal laws, that I was excelling with connection with spirit, healing with the violet flame, and also with the manifestations. And the movement also showed that I was shining with having everything that I love being on bliss because of the connection to the divine. The the overall duration of this reading was showing that this is going to be a span over a month, that there was about balance in your divine feminine, and that there will be success. There was a process of learning to focus on oneself and not be attacking each other. And this took a process of healing through deceptions and really seeing what was true because of the blockages, because of pain. So that was overall energy of healing. And and stating, once once I was able to realize that by me seeing that I'm in control and power, and that that person needs to go through what they need to see themselves in order to understand that this is the process of us being calm and going through a process of seeing that we have to be involved in our own journey of life. So, namaste. This was a beautiful reading for the collective. And I look forward to doing more of these readings with you. Namaste. We are all one.